Hey, how you doing? Long time caller, first time listener here.
Bam! First time listener, we are back. It's been about 2 weeks. Well, a week. This would be the second week. Either way, thank you for all your patience and support during this off time. There was just a lot going on. But either way, I'm your host, as always, or for the first time, if this is your first time here, JuvyThaKid. Hope everyone's well out there. Oh, and I'm horrible at doing this, but follow me on Instagram if you want. I'll have it in this little corner here. Okay, we're going to talk about some stuff real quick. If you want to skip to the song reaction for Illest of our time, it's at this time right here, somewhere around there. So just go there. Okay, so a little update, little personal update here. I bought a freaking bike. Yeah, super exciting. So, as people would know if you watch the channel and stuff, I was trying to save up for the Nomado. And even though I was receiving very, generous donations from everybody out there who donated, I thank you so much. It was just hitting basically brick wall after brick wall. It just wasn't working out right now. So I had to, instead of admitting defeat, look through other avenues. So what I did is I checked out, so where I live in Canada, we have, instead of like Craigslist or whatever, it's called Kijiji. It's kind of a weird name, but so it's kind of like Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. So I was looking for used e-bikes on there. I found one for like $1,000. It was listed. And me and my wife talked, and she was even like, hey, why don't you make an offer on this? It can be a good starter bike, something for you to work on, upgrade it as you go if you want. And it's something that, like, yeah, again, you can start out with at least. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that. So I reached out, I made an offer to him. I think I offered him $900 because I saw that there was going to be at least one or two things I had to do on it. And he kind of stopped replying to me. So then my wife messaged him, and I think we offered $850, or she offered $850. She's like, I got $850 in cash. I'll come get it tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, all right, cool. When we got there, he didn't have the mirrors on it. So we knocked it back, he knocked it down to $800 for us, which is okay. So $800, and now I have a cool freaking starter bike. It's a Daymax EM1, kind of like modeled or inspired by the Honda Grom, which is cool. And with other money that comes from the channel or the PayPal or whatever. Also, I don't make any money on these episodes except for the Ren episodes. So if you want to support the channel directly, the PayPal will be in the description or in the pinned comment. Just saying. So with all that money is going to go back into the bike. Just like all these initial donations went to getting the bike, like I said they would, which I'm going to be having a video out soon about it. All of that stuff is going to be basically content and everything for the channel. What I want to do is like my journey of upgrading this bike and fixing it up and stuff. I want to share that with you folks and everything. And I don't know, somebody out there might see it and be like, hey, this is what I did, or whatever have you, like, try this out or whatever. So yeah, all donations to the channel go back to the channel is how I do this. So that's going to be upgrading stuff, fixing some stuff. It's a used bike, so I do have to replace some things. The most expensive thing on it, and I'll be transparent about this. So it's a lead acid battery. So goddamn heavy. I want to switch it to a lithium battery. You get more out of them. Lithium batteries, especially with e-bikes and stuff like that, they last longer. You get more out of them. It's just a better option, and it's a lot lighter, so you can actually, the bike, you can usually get a little bit more range out of it because you're not pulling so much weight. The problem is the lithium battery can, like, there's an actual conversion kit for the bike that's sold. The lithium battery comes with the charger, but it's like $2,000. So that by far is the most expensive upgrade for the bike. Everything else is like, I think the most expensive thing might be like $111, $120, something around like that. But the lithium conversion like thing with the charger, before taxes it's like $1,900, and then after taxes and I think shipping, it comes to like, I think it's like 2024, something like that. I don't know. I'll probably put a screenshot or something of it. But yeah, that's like the main goal upgrade. I'm hoping to do that at least at some point. You know what I mean? But everything else is going to be a fun little like project, and I'm excited to do it. And even better, it has a little passenger seat. Pick up my little girl. We'll go for our little adventures. She'll find pretty rocks. Probably keep some. Probably leave some here because she likes to keep them in my coat pockets for me to find. And then, yeah. So that's what's going on. Okay, enough yapping. Let's get into this. Illest of Our Time official music video by Ren. I said official music video just so everyone knows the version we're jumping into. Illest. There's that pig mask. Oh, it'll hit on this one.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time. Get it popping, hot rocking. I'm
This
Freddy
is dope.
Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demigod of upping. The strangest thing.
Okay, I know people are gonna be like, really, you had to nitpick that? I'm sorry, but I'm a huge horror fan. Freddy Krueger more so slices, or like whatever, like Jason or Freddy, or no, sorry, Jason or Michael would be chopping. But I get it. It goes with the rhyme scheme. I'm sorry. I'm just, that's the way my mind works.
I'm the boss when the day popping. I turn it up to 11, the demigod of upping. The strangest thing, I'm the boss when the danger lingers, I'm plotting. Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like popping. The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix.
Fire. I don't even care if it's like a kind of a simple line. When I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm Robin Hood, steal from the rich, give to the fire.
666 flow, crucify a Catholic maverick, anti-hero villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive. Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets. I'm a masochist, so far from reach. I'm the
Screech?
type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion. I'm the
what was that?
far from reach. I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion. I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms, and alchemist, evangelist. Spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it. Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, sang it, shot right into space. Music for the hooligans, let loose
Yeah.
Call the police and the riot bands, the people wanna play. Hey, freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchic breeding ground? The poor get poorer while the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom I own, top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome, spitting for Britain I shown, bust like a cellular phone, hyping like Tyson,
Fire.
go twice in, left right in, I'm striking like I'm biting, like a python.
See, I always like that when it's it's not quite like Double Time, but it's like it has a bit of like a melody and like a not like a bounce, but it's almost like if you were picturing like a movement, at least in my head, you'd picture this is where somebody is like stutter stepping and stuff. But it's like a lot of these like UK and Irish and I know Ren is from Wales, and like Scottish rappers that I've listened to or I've seen over the years on like Premiere and Don't Flop and stuff like that. It's almost like what is it called? It's like UK grime. But it's really cool the way they do their own version of Double Time and like Maltese sometimes. It just, I don't know. It's really, really cool. I want to hear that again.
I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the phone, top of the kingdom my own, top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome, spitting for Britain I shown, but like a cellular phone. I
yeah.
Like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left, right in, I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy, so eat my words, fill your belly, like alphabet, spaghetti, I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are, I spit fast like a NASCAR, don't believe me, then fuck your shit. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace one tom bomb like Hardy brothers. I don't feel so.
Hit a swanton like Hardy brothers. Fuck yes. If you don't get that line, there were wrestlers, they still like wrestle and everything now, but there were wrestlers in like the 90s and 2000s stuff, Matt and Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy would go on the top turnbuckle and do this like almost like delayed front flip kind of thing where he'd land on the people, like the opponents in the match, and it's called a swanton bomb. If you grew up as a wrestling fan in that like WWF, like almost like in that era where it's like, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, like you probably swanton bombed your friends or like did it off snowbanks or whatever the case is. Cause me and my friends for sure did that to each other, like off of snowbanks and everything. Fire.
So well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace one tom bomb like Hardy brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Vanish from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living.
See, this is what I like about Ren is, and it shows like his talent as a writer. Not everything is just this one flow. He has these quicker like sections and everything, and the rhyme scheme is structured differently. And then he gets into this next section here, and again he switches up the rhyme scheme. He switches up how where the rhyme hits in the line and everything, and even kind of like the length of it and the cadence with it. And like there's a lot of rappers and musicians nowadays who don't do that. And I understand like it can be because of different styles or preferences or what you grew up with, but a lot of the time I see people just kind of mimicking other artists, like in the way that they will rap and the way that they do things. And it's like, I want to see you as an artist. I don't want to hear these other people. How do you write? You know, what do you come up with? And I don't know. I like the way that Ren does it.
Wings hold them high. Vanish from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in the skies. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. One to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find. Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
Also, I saw a clip from the concert like he did recently, and he had those people fighting in the crowd, and it kind of makes sense now because there's that fight scene in this. And I think it might have been something for the show. It was kind of a bit of a staged thing. So they're like, hey, we're going to put boxing gloves on. And then like he's still like rapping and everything. So that was Illest of our time. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll have it in this little corner over here, but it's the same name as on here, JuvyThaKid. If you want to support the channel any further other than your beautiful time and your views, PayPal is in the description. Or also there's channel memberships and like all that stuff as well. But if you want to just donate directly, PayPal is in the description. Now, the usual. Find hooligans and renegades out there. Always remember, you are worthy of all of it. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of kindness. You're worthy of being yourself. Don't be afraid to like whatever you want. If you want to collect action figures, do it. You want to like a Star Wars or whatever, do it. If you want to make art, even if it's just for yourself, go and do it. Hit up your 99-cent store, your dollar stores, whatever's in your area. Grab some canvases, grab some paint, whatever, and go and make something. Don't let people tell you how to feel and who you are. At the end of the day, you know who you are, and you're worthy of love. This world is better with you in it. Trust me. The more weirdos we have, and the more artistic people, and the more even just somebody willing to not give in to the negativity and spread a little bit of love and positivity, we need more of that. Stay undefeated against the bad days. I know it's not easy. Trust me, with this whole past month or so, it hasn't been easy. But don't give up. Everything you're going through, or you've gone through, somebody else out there is the same way. They've gone through it, or they're going through it right now. So you're not alone in this world. Okay? We need you here. So keep waking up. If you have to take it a day at a time, if you have to take it an hour at a time, if you have to put a song on, take it a song at a time. But keep being here. We need you here. Okay? All my quiet kids, freaks, and weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. Kick shish a keaton. That means I love you. So I love you. Be good.
Top of the phone, top of the kingdom my own, top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome, spitting for Britain I shown, bust like a cellular phone, hyping like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left right in, I'm striking, like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury, I am Freddy, so eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, eat spaghetti, I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are, I spit fast like a NASCAR, don't believe me, then fuck your shit. I don't feel so well.